This is Search Engine Optimization Fundamentals, Site Design and Architecture, provided by Matt Bailey, President of Site Logic. It's very interesting. I've spent many years in web development companies, and I've always been fascinated with the web development process. And typically what's happened is a company will go to a web developer or a web designer and say, we need a new website. And what happens is about a week or two later, the web development company comes back with a couple of pretty pictures, and the business is then asked to pick which picture they like the most. And what happens is the artist tends to direct the web development process, and it's more focused on a pretty picture rather than being focused on the primary needs of the customer. And what happens is the site rarely meets the business objectives that the company has. You see, rather than sitting down and focusing on what makes that business money, who their customers are and how they think and react, and doing all the keyword research ahead of time, they run right ahead and start decorating the house rather than building the house. And that's where, if you're designing a site, you need to focus more on the function. What makes you money as a company? And then how do you step backwards from that and develop a site that is focused on meeting your needs as a business, which is being profitable, and then go and, after you have completed the functions, the necessary elements, and the primary elements of how do we convert people, how do we get them to do what we want them to do, how do we ensure that we make money with this site and that it does what we want it to do. After those elements are taken care of, then you design in the window dressing and all the things that make it pretty. But first and foremost, it has to be functional with the primary goal of benefiting the business with additional sales, leads, and of course profit. So we've got to really design the house before we decorate it. And that's what this section is going to be focused on, is how search engine optimization can assist in providing a great framework for marketing the site overall and focusing it to the right means.